is my grandmother living? Will she accept me? By the time I was 16, I had enough courage to ask those nagging questions. I went up to my dad. I said, "Why won't you introduce me to your family?" He slapped me. I fell to the floor, sobbing, in shock. He had never put a hand on me. But I knew at that moment I was wrong. I knew that that was my first lesson at playing small, being seen and not heard, but trying to get everyone to be comfortable with me. It was a real struggle, but what I came to realize is that was my earliest lesson about playing small, about making sure that everyone was comfortable. I didn't say anything that would offend anybody, without proof, without backup, without all the things I needed. Years later, I was in college. I became first-generation college graduate. I had an award-winning supply chain management career. Became a wife and a mother and a community activist and helped to build bridges and close gaps all around the U.S. But I still felt that void. Even in all of that, I still struggle. I struggle to figure out, why am I here? Why am I here when I can't even be seen? In my 20s, I decided to do something about it. I decided to do the unthinkable. I picked up the white pages. I went through the white pages and went through every single person with that surname. I was going to do my research. I figured I had burned it. I was a good girl, good grades, good discipline. I never hung with the bad crowd because that would make me unpresentable. That would make me unworthy to be seen. So what I did is, one by one, I made those phone calls. And I said, "Hey, my name is Sharon. I'm from Philly. I just want to know if my grandmother's living." You know how many times I got hung up on? You know how many times I got cursed out? But I persevered. And when I got to the last one, the last phone call, this guy answered the phone. He said, "Hi, my name is Sharon. I'm from Philly. I don't want anything. Please don't hang up. I'm not a telemarketer. I just want to know if my grandmother's living." And he got quiet. He said, "You're that girl." What? You're that girl. You are from West Philly. Your mom lives in West Philly. Your grandmother lives in South Philly. He's telling me more about me than I thought anybody knew. Your dad and I were in the Navy Yard working when he met your mom. And your dad has been my biggest bully for 32 years. Hold on. Mama's right here. I'm gonna tell her who you are. I didn't know what to do. This is about to happen. This was going to happen. A few minutes later, this divine voice comes to the phone. She said, "Baby, I didn't know anything about you, and I'm sorry that happened to you. But yes, I'm here. And just a few days later, my husband and I took our babies and we drove all the way to Georgia. And I remember walking in the door and I was like, oh my God, you look like me. I had to correct myself. I look like you. It was like seeing a reflection that I had never seen before. And well, it was also comforting to see somebody as delicately short as I at the same time. That woman sewed into me years and years of knowledge, and we built a beautiful relationship. Even so, in that time, I still had a little bit of void from being a secret for so many years. So when I wrote my first book about self-care, I dedicated it to her. Because for me, that was legacy. And what I then learned is I still needed to work on me. I kind of developed these personas. I kind of called myself the professional chameleon because I could be as direct as they want me to be or not. I could reposition myself, my tone, my tenor. I could change myself to fit any corporate room without blinking. If I came in a room, I audited the room and figured out who I needed to be and where I needed to be and what I needed to do. And it didn't take long for me to understand that sometimes you have to just be quiet and still for some people. Sometimes you just have to sit back and listen. But what I need you to understand is that in this whole space, for years, because I still had that void, I still carried a lot of pain. For all of my professional adaptability, I hid my pain. I hid this cane. No one knew for almost 2 decades that I had severe pain because I knew how to hide in plain sight. But what I know now is that you can be broken and you can be bent, but you can be built back better. And as you go on along your day and along your life, I need you to remember that. So let's keep it real. Raise your hand if you've ever gone into a room and you've had to change yourself just to make other people comfortable. Now keep your hands up. Now, did you lose your voice? Did you lose your confidence? Did you lose your peace? That's the cost of shrinking. The cost of shrinking and playing nice to keep everyone all comfortable and happy, not speaking up, not having a voice, could cost you everything. For me, it led to years of physical pain that I am now proud to say a bionic 2-hit wonder, okay, and able to live and thrive and be with my family. In this journey of life, as we continue on and we want to just be brilliant and bold and outrageously awesome. The only way we can do that is if we can be our authentic selves. Well, I may be a little too loud for some people. They may not like the toss of my hair or my whimsical ways, but I developed a framework to get around that. I decided to reset. So just like a high five, we're going to reset. R-E-S-E-T. The R is for real. Keep it real. Be yourself. If you want to wear the wacky outfits and colors, which I typically do it. Be your authentic self and don't be ashamed of it. The E is for empowered. You are empowered to do what you need to do. If there is no room at that table, bring another table. If that office in that room is closed, go build another one. Because you are empowered to do it. The S is for seen. Start to see yourself. If you need to, look in the mirror and see yourself. Love yourself. But give yourself grace to grow. Your grace that you give yourself, that peace and compassion and love that you give yourself is going to be more powerful than the grind of the day-to-day. It's going to get you further. It's going to make sure that you can grow. It's going to make sure that you can go. It's going to make sure that you get to where you want to be. The E is for empowering. Are you empowering others? Are you making sure that everyone is getting their fair shake? That's where my little economic inclusion, engagement, community work comes from, making sure that others are able to be included in life. We're all human. We all deserve a chance. So make sure that you are reaching back and giving people a chance. Thriving. Don't you want to go from survival mode to survival mode? I lived in survival mode for so many years, I didn't know if I was coming or going. I mean, every day trying to get to this point, to that point, trying to please this one and that one, and it almost killed me. So I'm telling you today to figure out one thing that is holding you back from being the best you and tackle it. Because you are not broken. You are not bent out of shape. You are built back better. And with every day is an opportunity for you to grow, for you to reset, for you to stop shrinking, and for you to live. Thank you.